when RM quietly posted his handwritten letter to Weverse on the evening of June 10, 2025. No one expected it to trigger a global frenzy. The message, penned with sincerity and raw emotion, thanked fans for their endless love and patience. But there's something about the timing, something that didn't feel like a coincidence. The next day, Jungkook and Jimin were officially discharged from military service. Was this truly just a leader expressing his gratitude? Or was it the first strategic move in something far bigger? Perhaps even the start of a silent countdown to BTS's full return. Fans were quick to dissect every line in RM's note, pointing out cryptic phrases like, "We've endured the silence, but the next melody is already humming. The weight we've carried apart now feels lighter as we stand close again." The letter didn't mention Jungkook by name, and yet, fans couldn't help but feel his presence all over it. It's no secret that Jungkook, often described as the golden magne, has been seen as a driving force of BTS's modern sound and vision. And with his military return coinciding with RM's emotional reveal, theories are exploding. Rumors are now swirling inside fandom circles and Korean entertainment media. Could Jungkook be leading a creative charge behind the scenes? Is HYB quietly building toward a surprise single or comeback announcement? Using this emotional momentum as the perfect launchpad, several signs point to yes. HYB's executive meeting in early June was abruptly closed to the public. Multiple producers who worked on Golden have reportedly canceled summer bookings. The Weverse system received a silent backend update days before the discharge. Coincidence? Or coordination for millions of armies? This isn't just about music. It's about belonging, healing, and a reconnection that's been years in the making. Since their group hiatus began in 2022 and members entered military service one by one, fans have waited through long months, holding on to letters, live streams, and solo projects as reminders of what BTS meant to the world. And now, as the pieces fall into place, with only Suga left in uniform and RM, Jimin, and Jungkook already reunited, the emotional intensity is reaching its peak point, one Korean fan commented. When RM writes, he always hides something in the words. And this one, it feels like a soft "I'm back," not just from him, but from all of them. Insiders suggest Jungkook's post-military schedule has been kept intentionally vague. No media interviews, no official brand promotions. But speculation points to him being heavily involved in creative planning, possibly even directing concept development for an upcoming BTS anniversary project. Some fans even believe Jungkook may have already recorded vocals during his final months in service, a whisper campaign that began after a sound engineer at HYB's studio posted a now-deleted photo of JK, temp finaled Wave, on his story last week. Whether that leak was accidental or staged, the internet noticed. Nothing has been officially announced yet, but the pattern is undeniable. June 10th, RM's emotional letter June 11, Jungkook and Jimin discharged June 12, Weverse engagement skyrockets June 13, BTS's 12th debut anniversary June 21, Suga's expected discharge. All eyes are now on June 13th, a date with historical weight for BTS. Could this be the moment they reappear, not as solo acts, but as one? And will Jungkook, now free, focused, and fiercely loved, be the spark that lights it all? In any other year, June 13th would be filled with live streams, messages, or even a celebratory drop. But this year, as BTS hits their 12th debut anniversary, things feel different. There's no official countdown, no teaser, no member posts, just an eerie, deliberate silence. And yet, HYB's building in Yongsan has been busier than ever, according to local media. Fans stationed outside claim to have seen multiple black vans, and some report spotting stylists and backup dancers entering at night. Most suspicious of all, one familiar sound technician, known to work on Jungkook's solo album Golden, was photographed leaving the building after midnight on June 11th, carrying what appeared to be demo files and lyric sheets. I asked, this just another day in K-pop? Or is something much bigger brewing? Industry whispers are growing louder. While many anticipated that Jungkook would take a long break after military service, multiple unverified reports from HYB insiders suggest he declined vacation time and immediately returned to studio work. A now viral post on Korean community site Theka claims, JK came out quiet, but he's not resting. He's building something with the others. Don't be surprised if we see his name as lead producer this time. This claim gained traction after fans noticed something subtle in RM's letter, a cryptic phrase that didn't match the rest of the tone. The youngest always knew when to move quietly and when to roar. Coincidence? Or an intentional nod to Jungkook's comeback leadership? The company has been painfully tight-lipped, refusing to comment on any speculation. But silence, in BTS history, often means one thing. Something seismic is coming today, and previous years, comebacks were teased weeks in advance. But now, the K-pop industry has shifted. Surprise drops dominate the charts. Shadow marketing, where cryptic clues are left for fans to solve, is more engaging than a press release. And who better to orchestrate mystery than BTS? This silence may be the loudest signal of all. Armies have pieced together a theory they call the 7 puzzle, suggesting that each member's discharge marks one phase of a planned rollout, culminating in a full BTS return once the puzzle is complete. Jin, 2024 warm-up phase. J-Hope, early 2025 behind-the-scenes coordination. RM and Jungkook, June 10. 11 creative ignition. Jimin, June 11th fan re-engagement. Suga, expected June 21st final unlock. V, December 2025 the spark of climax. Some believe this points not just to a group song, but an entire album or project already in motion, with Jungkook helping to anchor its emotional and sonic core. For Jungkook, this isn't just about returning. This could be about redefining BTS's sound, asserting his own vision, and helping shape the group's evolution post-military. He's older, wiser, and, as fans have said repeatedly, more confident than ever, but the pressure is enormous. Millions are watching. One misstep could turn admiration into disappointment. Still, if anyone can bear that weight, it's Jungkook, the boy who grew up under a spotlight and never once stopped delivering. Despite the silence, fans have flooded social media with art, theories, tribute videos, and support. The phrase, "Welcome back Jungkook," trended #1 globally on Twitter and TikTok, while fans in over 12 countries launched billboard campaigns and fan events, from Seoul to Sao Paulo. One fan wrote in a viral thread, "We waited. We held on. Now the sky feels full again. And I just know Jungkook has something planned. You can feel it." With June 13th just hours away and Suga's discharge on June 21st right behind, the BTS universe is crackling with tension, and at the center of it all, calm, quiet, and perfectly timed, is Jungkook, the golden boy who disappeared for nearly 2 years is back. But this time, he may be more than the voice of BTS. He might just be the architect of their future. Just when the fandom thought things couldn't get more cryptic, BTS's V, Taehyung, broke his long silence by posting a mysterious message to Weverse. "You waited, now what?" The post sent shockwaves through the fandom, not because it said too much, but because it said exactly enough. Coming just days before BTS's 12th anniversary, and right as Jungkook and Jimin completed service, the 7 words felt deliberate, calculated, like a signal from the inside, and fans were quick to connect the dots. RM posts handwritten letter. Jungkook discharged. V posts cryptic message. June 13th approaching. Suga returns. The last gate opens. Fans now believe. You waited, now what? Maybe a prelude to a surprise reveal, one that puts Jungkook front and center. Behind the walls of HYB, something is happening. That much is clear. Insiders from a well-known distribution company in Korea hinted that an undisclosed group release has already been slated for global platforms with no artist name revealed, just a placeholder marked 7/7/25. Could this be the long-awaited BTS comeback? Could it be a documentary? A concept film? Or something Jungkook has quietly crafted as a surprise gift to fans in his classic, understated way? One thing is certain. Jungkook has been suspiciously quiet, and when Jungkook goes quiet, he's usually building something that breaks records, something that breaks hearts. Let's not forget what this means emotionally, not just for BTS, but for the millions of fans who endured the silence of military service with unshakable loyalty. They stayed, they waited, they wrote letters, They cried during enlistment ceremonies. They played Golden on loop. They celebrated birthday billboards like national holidays. And now, they stand on the edge of a cliff, with Jungkook, the youngest member who once hid behind the others, now stepping forward as a silent leader.